Simba Kakadashi. Babylon to our elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to all the Akim now pushing out the truth in sincerity. Coming at you with a quick lesson. All right, and GMS Godspeed. All right, this is going to be on really be a part of this thing and don't just be in the background. Coming into the knowledge of knowing you're an Israelite, you may be a part of a camp, and if you're in a camp, then be active in the camp, don't just be one of these guys that just in the camp. You don't even know all the brothers' names. You ain't even really active because this is an army. Okay. You want to know the men that's fighting with you. You don't want to just be just in the background, like you ain't communicating, you ain't doing lessons, you ain't doing nothing. You just got your hands in your pockets, like the apostles always say. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight into it. Come up a little bit.
It's the book of Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
That's right, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, and that's the main point, is that you have to actually want this thing, man. Really be a part of this thing. What are you in this for? Are you in this just to fit in, or like you have to evaluate yourself, and really understand why you're a part of this thing, It says work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right? You got anything you want to add to it?
Yeah,
Is that it on it?
No, that was it on that, but there's a scripture that say, what is it? To be blameless.
Go ahead. But yeah, because you got and this is mainly dealing with men that are in camps. Be active amongst the body. Do things with your brothers. Communicate with your brothers. Call your brothers. Like you just in the camp and you just isolated, man. That's off. Don't just be an isolated guy. Okay. Get together. Fellowship. That's a part of this thing too. If you love your brothers, you should always be in the spirit of connecting, man. Ultimately, you connect with the Akim, you connect with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because these are the men that we believe are the men of the Lord.
Yeah. You believe that your brothers that you've been fighting with are men of the Lord. Why would you not want to connect with them? Why would you? That's the mentality of somebody that's not fully into this thing for the right reason.
Yeah.
It is you come out to the highways and byways, week in and week out, but you don't truly believe that those are the men of the Lord. You don't link up with them. That's the mentality of somebody that's not fully, that didn't examine themselves to be blameless, or that didn't examine what they were getting into. So that's part of being in this truth. Being active in the truth, and not just in the text messages. It was like almost midnight. I pulled up with brother one night.
Hey, well, that's what you call guys in the background, man. You don't want to just be in the background, man. Like we at camp, and you always is in the back somewhere. You're hiding, man. Step up, say something. Get your face shown, man.
Yeah.
Don't just be you just in the camp. Ain't doing nothing, just in the fucking camp, man.
Yeah.
This is This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. It says, study. Well, basically what you just said, man. Be seen, right?
Yep.
And another sign of a man that doesn't want to be seen is you not studying. To study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed. Right?
Yeah.
You ashamed of the brothers? You ashamed to be around men? You ashamed to speak? You ashamed of the Lord? You ashamed of being seen? Because what are you ashamed of?
Yep.
You didn't fully examine what you were coming into.
It's like
It says, workmen that needed not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of the truth. And the point was, workmen needed not to be ashamed. This is a body of work, not a body of just keep my hands in my pockets.
Stiff, man.
Be a stiff, don't be a stiff in the camp, man.
If that's the case, just do your own thing, man.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Oh,
Yeah, you got a lot of Jakes in this truth or whatever. They like, we done all played sports in high school. Those I could have played that talk that shit or whatever. They just want to put on a jersey, man. Yeah. You don't want to get off the bench. Here it is. It's 2 minutes left in the game. We're up by 20. You don't get too much playing time, and now the coach call on your name, and I don't want to get it. It's only 2 minutes left in the game, man. You want to be the star. Like, nah, you can't be ashamed to do this work, man. In any facet, man, except your role.
And that's the spirit that you brought that up because, dealing with sports, you got your main players, you got your starting five, you got your second string,
your role players.
Then you just got your regular, the guys on the bench. Now those guys on the bench, they should be working hard to get up in the ranks. Them guys on the bench, they shouldn't just be okay. Yeah, I'm on the team. I'm glad I'm on the team. I'm good. Yeah. But you got guys that's like that, man. I'm glad I'm on the team. Man, go do your own fucking thing, man. If you ain't gonna be active and actually involved in this thing, man, go do your own thing.
I was gonna say because in basketball they got the D League. It is you cool with being on the D League. You don't even want to get to the big time.
To the big show.
You good with just hitting the D League and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jake want to shine. He want to shine on scrubs, man. That's what that boiled down to. You want to prove something to these people out here in the world. I know something. But when you get around man of the Lord, a man of the Lord can actually pull your card, man. And your hands been in your goddamn pocket. What's going on? You ain't speaking the language, man. Your body movement is off.
Yeah, because you got, we see it amongst, we deal in the Atlanta camp, but we seen guys like that, and I'm sure brothers in other camps, they see it, because you got the guys in the forefront, and you just got guys that just in the camp, like, what? Why are you here? Why are you even here? Like, you ain't doing nothing. You got guys, like, who I'm thinking about. Go ahead.
And a sign of a man that's being a stiff is his work. We were talking about that earlier in the camp. We were discussing the work, man. Right? So this is 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 10.
Yep.
It says, wherefore the rather, brethren. And another thing too, the Lord said be brotherly. So how you not being brotherly by isolating yourself or not being active amongst the brothers in the camp, videos, trying to be active in the streams, live streams.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not being that's not being brotherly. All right, it says wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. You see, be diligent, right? Be active. You got your page. You ain't had you ain't being diligent with the lessons. You're being a stiff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because ultimately, we represent Yahweh Shah. Okay. This isn't just about Great Millstone. This is about the body of Yahweh Shah. And that's what we're representing. So, you should want to give it your all. It says, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. That means you can have confidence. Yeah. That means that you can have a confidence from your work. We just read it. Read that again one more time.
Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. And if you do these things, ye shall not fall.
You shall not fall.
It's like ye shall never fall.
You shall never fall. Exactly.
That's a
I was
big
thinking
difference.
the last precept before I forgot. But it's basically like, you can have confidence. When you are actually doing what you're supposed to be doing, you can have confidence.
Hey, around here,
don't. Yo, it's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. Let him walk through.
Hey, why would you?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I apologize, man. I apologize. You go ahead.
I'll go right.
But I mean, this is public
sidewalk.
Have a good day. 2 Timothy chapter 2.
It's a lot.
Verse 15, right? It says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Yeah, a workman that needed not to be ashamed. All right, so hey, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, so you know, we don't need to be ashamed of this thing. Like this brother said, you know, scared. Like, why? What are you ashamed of? You know, this is ultimately we're doing a great work. Okay, we're doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're representing Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So, you know, this is not something you just want to just you know, fuck around with. You know, you just on like for instance, if you on a job and you just you know. You ain't one of them guys that's putting in work. You just one of them guys that's always taking a break or always bullshitting, you know? But then at the end of the day, you be the first one with your hand out, trying to get your paycheck, you know? That's a lot of these guys.
There's a scripture that say, I can't find it at the moment, but basically if you're going to do something, do it with all that might.
Yep.
Don't just be, you know, don't be, also go back to being slothful too, man. We are representing the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We gotta uphold ourselves to a certain standard, man. Not being idle, not being stiff, just a background type of brother. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like the elder out there in Mississippi did a video about basically holding back. It's time to teach. That's basically what you're doing. You hold it back. You know what I'm saying? You hold it back from the brotherhood. You hold it back the spirit. Really, you quenching the spirit. That's basically what you're doing, man. Right? And that's not a healthy path to take, man. Because that could lead to you being either kicked out or could destroy you fast.
Hey, could you read that precept one more time, Baba Bashar?
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
It says, study to show thyself approved. That's practice, man.
Yeah.
That's getting into the scriptures. That's why we made that sports analogy. You got to be practicing, man. It's just like, Kyrie had called out Kobe years back or whatever. But Kyrie, he was talented, so to speak. But you just coming into this thing here. This man's a seasoned vet, and you calling this man out. And Kobe was like, "Hey, I'm gonna catch you during the season. Let's see will you be able to answer the call." Kyrie wasn't able to answer the call. That's just like if an elder brother come up to a brother and say, "Hey, it's on you today." Say if only 3 brothers showed up at camp, and you're the most seasoned brother, you gotta step up, man.
It's time to shine, like
But
the brother said, coming off the bench. You want people that's gonna come off the bench and score. Everyone should be able to hold their own weight. But that's what you call dead weight. You got people that's dead weight, man. And the Most High is about trimming the fat, man. Trimming. Yeah. So if it's a guy that's dead weight, just weak, dragging along, this guy, he ain't doing nothing for himself. Because the scripture said, work out your own salvation. So you need to be doing this for yourself.
That's why I said study.
We can't make you do it. We can't make you do it. We're not gonna drag you along in this thing, man. If you don't want to do it, then get the hell on. You know?
Yeah. Hey, I remember growing up, I had a coach. One of his things he understood, which he understood, not everybody can, score like that. It was like what he used to tell us was,
beautiful.
You gotta play defense. He used to always tell us. He said, you gotta play defense. We could hide you on offense. But you gotta play your defense. You know what I'm saying?
You can.
So it's the same thing with this truth, man. You can't listen, man. You can understand what I'm saying by that analogy.
Yeah, can.
The point is that it's certain roles that have to be played, man. And one of the roles that you can't slack up on is being part of the brotherhood and being part of in the body.
Because you're gonna get found out. You can't just play. You can't just hide and just play the background. You can only do that for so long before brothers. Hey man, this guy ain't been doing shit, man.
Good. He took out on the jersey.
This guy ain't even.
Good.
Like, what's going on, man? It's gonna be a matter of time before brothers catch on. Like, damn, you ain't a part of this thing, man. You know?
He snuck
in.
in.
Got guys like that. He snuck in unaware. That's the parable of the man that came in through the back. He He didn't come through the
Snuck in another way.
snuck in another way. Exactly. Yep.
Goddamn coach's son. But if I could say the last end part of that, where it was telling you study to show thyself approved, to make your call and election sure. That's because that's helping the body. If you doing your study and you practicing or whatever, if this guy go down, and I know this guy he specializes on shoot, he can't play defense, you're gonna come in and do exactly what you've been practicing on. Because brothers be looking at, well, I ain't great at precepts. Well, what part of the prophecy do you know? Can you go into reincarnation? Can you go into the missiles? You know something there. Build from there, man.
The best way to help the body is to help yourself.
Come.
That's the best way to help the body is for you to know, so that we all are stronger as a unit. Because they have a saying, you're only as strong as your weakest link.
That's true.
So the weakest man, he has to be built up as well. You can't just let the weakest man just stay where he's at. Oh yeah, just a younger brother, we just gonna keep it us, we just gonna keep us strong, and he'll catch on. Nah, man.
Hey, if I could add to even men, you see, this is another spiritual point. Is if you know you the weakest link, what are you doing to build yourself up? Because I ain't gonna lie, when I first came in, I was weak. I was pretty much the weakest link.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to admit that I was the weakest link. Well, what did I do?
We all were.
I reached out, I built up, got with brothers and, studied to show myself
approved.
I studied. So, the point of the lesson, I'm probably left here, but you
I got something real quick. This is Revelation 3 and 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou wert cold or hot. All right, so hey, you gotta be one or the other, man. You gotta be hot or cold. You gotta either want this thing or not. And if you want this thing, then you gotta do everything in your power to do the responsibilities that Yahweh Shemel Shai set before you. And if you're cold, then you just gotta go, man. But we can't have lukewarm people a part of the body. We can't have people that's just in the background and just extras, man.
Okay.
We don't need extras.